Today on In Focus, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Gimbal's the hero of the movie industry, I suppose, but what you're looking at now is the DJI Ronin RS2, and I have it on this special adapter so that I can utilize it in a multitude of ways. I don't use it. I use this more often than not, the RS3 Mini. And this gimbal is small, apparently. It can fly smaller cameras like the Sony Alpha series and other cameras like that. But I will tell you, you'll know you're carrying this. It's not something you're going to slip into a pocket like this one. Now, this, of course, is the original DJI Pocket, and it was filled with promise, but it delivered so little. And the reason why is because it was fiddly. You had to hook this thing to your cell phone, and then your smartphone was connected to it, and if you got a call, it was a pain in the ass, and it didn't always connect. It was problematic, and to be honest, for that reason, I just didn't use it. It basically is in a drawer somewhere, I think. I don't know where it is, but I'll put that over here because my solution to that was this. So this is the DJI Action, and it had high hopes because it had electronic stabilization, so you didn't need the gimbal, you didn't need to hook it up to your smartphone, and that meant that maybe I would use it. But in actual practice, I found that both these devices didn't shoot video any better than my smartphone that I already had on me in my pocket, which meant carrying any one of them, no matter how small they would be, would still be larger than if I just took my smartphone. Enter the Pocket 3. Now, I skipped the Pocket 2 because, well, it to me it was just kind of the rewrite of the Pocket 1, but this is something entirely different, and it's a bit bigger. It is bigger. There you see this clip-on part. You can just simply remove that. That's simply so you can mount a tripod to it. But this is a usable pocket camera. This is what really we can aspire to. This is what it should have been, I think, in the beginning, but of course it takes time. They have a new 1-inch sensor in here. Everyone's told you about that. I know some of them are saying that, oh, you've been misled, the 1-inch sensor sucks, it's no better than your smartphone. It is a magnitude better than your smartphone. And I'll tell you this, if you cannot get good footage out of this, then I suspect the problem is you, not the camera. But with that said and done, it's not perfect. This little camera does have a very wide lens. It's, I think, a 20mm or maybe a little wider than that equivalent. And frankly, for me anyway, that is a bit too wide for narrative filmmaking. So this is really something designed, I think, to film yourself rather than to film a subject. And in keeping with that theme, DJI is included with the Creative Combo Pack a wide-angle lens. Let me show you that right here. So you see it magnetically pops into the case, which is convenient, and this will actually magnetically attach to the front of the Osmo Pocket 3, and that's great. That's absolutely great. But I would love if this was a 28mm adapter, maybe a 35mm adapter, or maybe even a 50mm adapter, because honestly, this wide angle lens, and indeed the lens that's on there now, these are all super wide lenses, and they tend to distort your subject, so it's not very flattering if you're filming someone else for narrative work. And I do believe that this camera might actually be good enough to use for short films. We've seen iPhones used, iPhone 13s, iPhone 12s, used for shooting shorts. I think this is better than those by a country mile, but we need more telephoto lenses. We need a 28mm should be the minimum, I think, that one would use for some sort of narrative piece. And I think even more complementary might be a 35mm, somewhat versatile, not quite as versatile as a 28, because I do think that that can work very well for narrative work, but I would say a 35 or even, heaven forbid, a 50 would be such a wonderful option to have. Now, will we see that for this? I hope that somebody out there has a wherewithal to say, hey, there might be a market for this, and is able to put the technological prowess together to actually make that work. If they can do that, this becomes a serious filmmaking tool. And in my opinion, to be a serious filmmaking tool, you need wireless audio incorporated. DJI is the first to do this, only to do this, and they did it in a prosumer level camera. My goodness, this is genius. Well, of course, being what it is, I do have some footage from this camera that I did shoot in Las Vegas whilst I was out there checking out you too. And I'd like you to comment below, tell me what you think of the footage. I think it looks pretty good, but I want your opinions, and subscribe, like, and share this video, and I will catch you next time. So we're on our way. What do you think?
I'm tired, and we're not gonna get there till. Why like that?
Why not? Because we both fit. What's wrong with that? So what do you think? It's a good idea?
Yes.
Go to Vegas?
Yeah, it is a very good idea.
You excited?
Yes,
I'm very excited.
but I just want to get there.
Yeah, I want to eat. I'm hungry. Nacho Daddy. And they do all kinds of nachos. Like, you can get anything on your nachos at Nacho Daddy. So we're going to have to check that out. Does that sound good?
I don't think it's
I mean, it looks pretty good though.
So I'm supposed to be trying this microphone. We are here, we're in Detroit. This is a nice lounge. It's very, very full of people, and I don't know, I have a feeling he's gonna have me just recording all the time. Very disappointing. I don't like anything.
All right, so on our way out to go see U2, there's a long road ahead. There's actually guys with signs that tell you how to get to the event, and we're just following along. Huh?
They might say something, keep that in mind, okay? Just give you a heads up.
Do you think so?
All of this to be yours.